This video is the fourth in a Macro Watch series on the new defense spending boom. It focuses on the AI arms race now underway between the United States and China, and on what the United States must do to win that race. AI is rapidly becoming the most important military technology of our age. It's central to drones, satellites, intelligence analysis, targeting, logistics, cyber operations, command systems, and autonomous weapons. The country that masters it first will dominate the rest of this century, economically, militarily, and strategically. The United States will need to undertake enormous investment in compute, semiconductors, data centers, electricity, critical minerals, manufacturing capacity, and skilled labor. The central question is whether the U.S. can mobilize quickly enough to build the industrial base required to win the AI arms race and prevent China from becoming the new global hegemon. This is the kind of build-out that will be required across dozens of sites all around the country if the United States is going to have any chance of prevailing. This competition can't be understood without understanding China's industrial strength. China is not only a military competitor, it's also a manufacturing superpower. In many of the industries that matter for the future of AI and defense, China is already ahead of the United States, or rapidly catching up. That makes the AI arms race an industrial race as much as a software race. In 2004, China's share of global manufacturing output was 9%. By 2023, that had risen to 28%. In terms of manufacturing value added, China overtook the U.S. as the world leader in 2010. It now exceeds the U.S., Germany, and Japan combined. China began producing more steel than the United States during the 1990s. Last year, it produced 12 times as much as the U.S. Steel remains a foundation of industrial and military power, essential for ships, submarines, tanks, missiles, power infrastructure, and heavy manufacturing. China's dominance in steel production reflects a much broader advantage in industrial capacity and manufacturing scale. That industrial capacity allows China to expand military production, strategic infrastructure, and AI-related manufacturing far more rapidly than the United States. Winning the AI arms race will require public and private investment on a massive scale to rebuild America's industrial base. China is also far ahead of the United States in electricity generation. Electricity has become a strategic resource because AI systems, data centers, and advanced manufacturing require enormous amounts of power. China now generates nearly twice as much electricity as the United States, giving it a significant advantage in energy-intensive industries. Moreover, China is rapidly expanding power generation capacity, while the United States' electricity production has grown much more slowly. The United States can't win the AI arms race without large-scale public and private investment to rapidly expand power generation and modernize the electric grid. China is already the world leader in electric vehicles, EV batteries, and industrial robots. Its strength in these industries shows that China is not only a low-cost manufacturer, but also a leader in advanced industrial technologies. Batteries matter for drones, electric vehicles, grid storage, military logistics, and autonomous systems. Industrial robots matter because they allow China to automate production and expand manufacturing output at scale. These advantages make China a much more formidable competitor in the AI arms race. Even more crucially, China has a near monopoly in critical minerals. Critical minerals are essential for batteries, electric motors, drones, sensors, missiles, power infrastructure, and advanced defense systems. The United States possesses world-class AI companies, but many of the physical supply chains behind advanced technology still depend heavily on China. China's dominance is not only in mining these minerals, but also in processing and refining them. That creates a major strategic vulnerability for the United States and its allies. This table shows China's share of processing or refining of critical minerals. China's share is over 90% in rare earths and graphite, approximately 75% in cobalt, and 60% in lithium. Shipbuilding is one of the clearest examples of China's overwhelming industrial advantage. In 2024, China accounted for more than 53% of global commercial shipbuilding, while the United States accounted for only 0.1%. China's State Shipbuilding Corporation alone built more commercial ship tonnage in 2024 than the entire U.S. shipbuilding industry has built since World War II. This gives China a major advantage in its ability to build, repair, replace, and expand naval capacity during any prolonged conflict. China's challenge to the United States, therefore, is not limited to AI models or software. China has built enormous advantages in manufacturing, steel, electricity, batteries, industrial robots, critical minerals, and shipbuilding. Those advantages give China the ability to turn technology into physical systems at enormous scale. That matters because future military power will depend on both advanced software and the industrial capacity to build the machines that use it. The AI arms race is therefore not only a technology race, it's an industrial race, an energy race, and a military race. Future military superiority will increasingly depend on AI, but AI alone won't determine the outcome. Military advantage will depend on the infrastructure required to develop, train, deploy, and operate AI at massive scale. The most important part of that infrastructure is compute, or in other words, the processing power required to train and run advanced AI systems. Compute, in turn, depends on semiconductors, data centers, electricity, cooling systems, and the industrial supply chains required to build and support them. To understand the AI arms race, we must first understand how rapidly the demand for compute is growing. AI systems learn by performing enormous numbers of mathematical calculations. Each calculation is called a floating point operation, or FLOP. 1 petaflop equals 1 quadrillion calculations. The chart on the next slide measures how much computation was used to train notable AI systems, measured in total petaflops. Since 2010, the amount of compute used to train leading AI systems has increased from less than 1 petaflop to roughly 10 billion petaflops. That means the computational power required to build frontier AI systems has increased roughly 10 billion times in just a decade and a half, as you can see here. Less than 1 petaflop in 2010, 10 billion petaflops.